Obviously, you've done a lot of stories. Some of them are really sad, at least from my view. Some of the stories that I was looking at in the last door, especially the ones on murder and stuff, those are very scary stories. So from a mental health perspective, does that affect you in any way?
It's a tough question to answer because I don't know whether I truly am over some of the experiences that I've had. But what helps is talking about it. So my wife and I talk a lot about some of the stories that I've done. In particular, let me give you the example of The Last Door. When I was done filming season 2, I was mentally exhausted. And when I look back on that, because The Last Door is really a true crime series and every episode is about a murder, and it's ghastly, and you have to meet with families who are looking for justice and they haven't found it in some instances. I tended to sort of put up this wall in my mind where I'd say, it's not me who's gone through this, so I shouldn't be so affected by it. But then over time it builds and you tend to get more frustrated with the fact that there's no justice for people like Carrollton Minor as an example. And that's what impacted me the most. It's helped to talk about it. I haven't sought mental help for that specific series, and I should. That's why I'm saying I don't know whether I'm done with that journey, but I certainly have talked about it. And it's tough to get over. And I hate talking about it because, like I said, it's not me who went through those things. But I guess trauma can also be vicarious. I just wish that we treated one another better, I guess.
For sure. Yeah, I can only imagine because I watched some of those series and I'm like, how do you get through it? Because when your mind is like stationary or it just comes up with those kind of thoughts. So I can't imagine you being there interviewing the victims themselves. I can imagine those stories sometimes just play in your mind. So it's very interesting, as you say, sort of distancing yourself from this kind of stories, and it really helps that you have a really good support system around you to talk about it. Yeah,
it does. And I get maybe once a week I'll get someone who comes up to me and tells me, I love the series, when are you doing another one? And in my mind I'm like, yo, I've just arrived, just give me time, just give me time to get over all of this, and then maybe we'll do something else.
Yeah, but The Last Door was a really well produced series.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.